Whoa, before you say anything. I know it's bad. 7 in a row. That's brutal. But because I am so nice, I did something for you. Here is a list of teams that have already lost 7 in a row this season. So there's you, obviously. Vancouver, St. Louis, Anaheim, Ottawa, and Pittsburgh. Some of those teams even had real one of them had aspirations going into the season. So, hey, that's not that bad. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to be like a contender, you know? You can still contend, for sure. Yeah. But I wanted to be competitive. Dude, you can be as competitive as you want to be. You think? You mean like you in Vegas? Well, you think you might have like a little skid, a 7-game losing streak, you know? How dare you? I might not lose 7 games all season. Yeah, alright. Low quality fans of a high quality Bruins team, that is a dub! The 80-2 dream. Still alive? Had we lost this game, man? I mean, the Flames are better than their record. Let's be very clear about that. Better than their record. They've still lost 6 straight coming into tonight, and I really didn't want to end that streak. Because the last couple games, this one included, did not give us a ton of confidence, right? Not negatives, not things that we went, well, this team might not have it. No, just we've slowed down tremendously as far as how we've looked. Analytically, we still are doing really well. But, I mean, you know, the data nerds, myself included, they like to say the eye test doesn't exist. I think it still exists to a degree. And the eye test gives you some frustrating games with the Bruins right now. But this is a dub, and a dub is a dub is a dub. 80-2 dream. Alive. You take it, right? I have to say one thing really quick before we get into it, because a lot of people don't go deep into these videos, or they kind of bounce around, or I see weird spikes on the channel and everything with the analytics. This weekend, am somewhere in the woods on the eastern seaboard. I don't even know where. I'm being told we're going to a cabin. I might be getting murdered. I don't know. But I've been told that these woods do not have Wi-Fi. I might not even have a TV. I might not be able to watch the game Saturday and Sunday, let alone make a video, produce it, and put it out. I don't know. Deepest apologies. I'm trying to figure out what that's going to be like. We'll see, okay? I'm going to keep you updated. Maybe I'll still be able to tweet. We'll see if Twitter hasn't been shut down yet by the Musk man. What were we talking about? The Bruins! Calgary comes in. They're 5-5-2 on the season on a 6-game losing streak, but the possession numbers and just the overall play by them suggest they're about to turn a corner and start picking it up. Markstrom has a sub-900 save percentage, but they're starting Vladar, who also has a sub-900 save percentage. Great, but it's against us, so we know we're going to make him look better, and we do. Huberdeau is not doing what they wanted to do. He only has 1 goal so far this season, the schlub. I do expect this team to take a turn and get better. Again, I don't want them to. It's weird. I went from really rooting for the Flames to now I don't like their team. And I don't know if it's because they moved Tkachuk to bring in Huberdeau or Uyghur or what. I used to be like, yeah, that Western team that's not like a threat to the Bruins until the finals kind of thing. So you get to root for them as much as you are. They're fun. They're cool. I don't know. Without Gaudreau and Tkachuk, it just feels way less fun over there. Bad vibes. On our end, all fun. Ullmark gets to start once again. McAvoy is already back, which is just bonkers to me. Because there was a chance he wasn't coming back till December. Like mid-December. And it is the 2nd week of November. That's pretty nuts. These guys are animals, man. McAvoy would go on a line, we thought, with Lindholm on a pairing. And on the last short shift pod, I went, I get it that he's going to go with Lindholm. We were all assuming. But Lindholm-Clifton kind of works, doesn't it? Well, Monty thought so too. because McAvoy went with Grizz, Lindholm went with Clifton once again, and then Zaboral and Carlo are your third pair. Riley went down to waivers to make a little bit of room. He cleared once again, and Forbort went on to IR to clear the rest of the room to bring McAvoy back. All the forward lines stay the same. Let's beat this terrible team! And it's a nice start! 3 minutes in! Cliffy goes for holding. That is going to be a theme this game. I don't even know how many penalties we took. Let's count. That's number 1. We almost kill it. Maybe we do kill it and it happened a couple seconds after. This is a great kill ruined by the fact that they just took the zone at the very end there, shoveled the puck up to the left point, took a mostly harmless shot, and then streaking through the middle is Hannafin, who, yeah, get a body on him, get a stick on him, but this tip is crazy, man. It's perfectly placed over the shoulder of Olmark on the glove side, and right there, we're 3 minutes in, or 5 minutes in at this point. It's 1-0. This Calgary team is not going to shut us out. I wasn't worried right there. It was a bummer for the penalty kill, but we were fine. 11:52 left, hoping that a power play can give this team a little bit of life, because it took a little while to get our first shot. We'll talk about that in a little bit. They go for holding. We go for 5 forwards again. Last game, we did it for, I think, the last power play. We went 5 forwards. This whole game, we went 5 forwards. I mean, the second unit included defensemen, Lindholm, McAvoy, but the first unit was 5 forwards, which is interesting and has not worked for us yet, but they do move the puck around well. We don't do anything with it. Shocking. I'm shocked. The rest of the period's going by. We're 14 minutes in, and there's a few things I notice, right? Defensive traps are working well. Passing lanes are still clogged up. We haven't made enough adjustments. We haven't been able to free ourselves up. We're not winning as many one-on-one battles. We're not winning as many board battles. Teams are getting better as we're playing them. Everyone's becoming more solid. And when you're already up here, your team incrementally gets better through the season, or should. When you're down here because you're just rusty, some of these teams just shoot up. So the gap actually closes a lot more than you think it would. It's kind of like a beginner versus an expert. The expert sees slower improvement, where the beginner has beginner gains and they jump up. That is how I'm thinking of it right now, why teams are playing us so tightly lately. That's what I need to say. But one of the biggest things I've noticed is Cliffy looks terrible. Very slow to react. Very just frustrated, clearly frustrated. And then as soon as I'm like, hey, I'm going to tweet this, and I'm halfway through writing this tweet because I'm a loser, Nosek, puck retrieval in the offensive zone, sends it up to Cliffy on the right point. Cliffy kind of comes in towards the slot a little bit, hammers this on Vladar. Foligno is right there battling for the screen. That was a man's battle right there. Puck bounces out to the bottom of the right circle. Cliffy pursues. Vladar is on his stomach, chucks it in the net. 1-1 tie game. Good play, Cliffy. And that woke him up for the rest of the game. He really did look much better throughout the rest of the game. 1:21 left. Power play, holding on the Flames. And it's a terrible power play again. And with 50 seconds left of the power play, 10 seconds left of the period, DeBrusk is called for interference because he does something really stupid. Vladar lost his stick, and DeBrusk tries to hit it with his stick while it's on the ice. You can't do that. You can never do that. The only way you can do that is if the puck is on top of that stick and you disguise it as trying to go for the puck. They call that immediately. That's an easy call. 4v4 for the next 10 seconds of the period, 40 seconds after that, and then 1:20 of the second, which we kill that off, largely thanks to a Mangiapane missing a wide open net. A huge reason we were able to win this game is because Calgary kept fucking up their very, very good chances. Very good chances. 2:20 in, Carlo trips Rudy to the penalty kill. We kill it. 9:39 in. What am I going to tell you about 9:39 into the period? 9 minutes, 39 seconds. What could have possibly happened right there? I'll tell you. We took our first shot on net in the period. Yeah, the second period was not a doozy for us. I mean, it was a doozy, I guess, but in like the negative connotation. Not good. 7:58 left of the worst fucking period ever, except for we're not getting scored on, so I guess I'll take it. Grizz for high sticking. Penalty kill. Kill it. Our penalty kill is so good. 5:50 left. Zaboral. Tripped up. Power play. A lot of special teams in this one, guys. No shots on the power play. I know you're shocked again. Again, we still have 5 forwards for the first unit. We can't get a shot on net. How about that? But as soon as it ends, we've got like 3:37 left when it actually gets called. Flames get possession. Dubé is going for holding. Back to the power play. Obviously, this doesn't happen on the power play. As the power play is expiring, the puck is fed up to McAvoy on the right point. And a lot of possession, a lot of moving the puck around when we're on the power play, just not a lot of shots. And this is a sniper Rooney and cheese. Foligno is sort of screaming, but he's not really in the way of the goalie all that much. Vladar could see this. Just a great shot. Blocker side, high corner, beautiful shot. Put that man back on the first power play unit. Let's see it. Let's see it, just for a little while. Gorgeous shot. It's 2-1. That's your game-winning goal, by the way, by the guy who just got back from an injury. And this is his first game of the season. You love to see it. Period is going to end 2-1. Third period. God, this game was boring. 2:28 in. Foligno for interference. This interference comes because he was going after Rooney. Because Rooney had just plastered Nosik's head into the glass with his forearm. Something you want your players to go, oh, we are not fucking doing that. It does not have to be Pasternak taking that hit for Foligno to react. It's Nosik. Probably the guy who is, no offense, playing the worst out of all 12 forwards right now. And Foligno jumps right in. As soon as the whistle blows, shed him, and Foligno just decides to beat the shit out of Rooney for it. Rooney got a good one in. It looked like it was early, that swing, but hey, Foligno won that fight. Really gave him a pounding, and he really deserved it. I thought it was a good one. We are going to go to the penalty kill. And we do kill it. 11:33 left. Carlo for tripping. Kill it. 3:56 left. Richie for tripping. Power play. No dice. And then Pasta's going to get the empty netter after a nifty, beautiful move by Marchand. And then he flings it up, and Pasta has to knock it down, then dekes one guy, and then puts it in net. Just beautiful. 3-1. What? If you did not see this game, you did not miss a lot, man. You really didn't. It's getting frustrating. The team hasn't focused on defense. We've been good defensively, but we clearly still want to get up in transition, but it's just not happening. It's slower, or it's just bogged down more. The outlet passes aren't coming as quick as you'd like, and the lanes aren't there. And I'm not a coach. I can't dissect this in a way that some of you probably can. Some of you who have coached at certain levels. I've never coached hockey. I'm just a fan who watches a fucking lot of hockey. And I don't have a way to fix this, but I have a lot of faith in our coaching staff to do exactly that. And there is no such thing as a defensive structure that takes away every passing lane, every piece of ice. That doesn't exist. Otherwise, there'd be a team that would just be a master at it, and no one could ever score on them. Obviously, it's a little hyperbole, but it just doesn't exist. It's not real. There are ways around it. And this team needs to start figuring out what these past couple games have shown them. Why is it things are locking up as much as they are? Why are we getting to the third period and just our expected goals and our shot counter is below 20 for the shot counter, and our expected goals is below 2? I mean, obviously, that's not, like, insanely low. Third period has to happen. You raise that a little bit, get up to... But it's not what you want from a team that should be controlling the pace, that should have higher possession, and does, but isn't getting the scoring opportunities. Something isn't connecting there. Maybe it's just a stretch of play that we need to win by just simply being the better team, having more opportunities, and eventually one goes in for us. But I would really like for us to get back to that, hey, we put our skate on your throat, and after the first 5 minutes of the second period, you never got off the mat. Like, I want to have a couple games like that again, like we had earlier in the season. That would be nice. Game notes. I forgot about fantasy. I'm just going to do it quick. Like, this was the score last week. I've never seen it finish this low, or this close, sorry. It was insane. It was insane. The only reason I won is because Bunting By the way, insanely difficult to go negative in a game with these settings. A -1 is worth negative 0.25 points, right? This league does not, and PIMs are worth like minus, I think each penalty minute says minus 0.25 as well. One hit erases that. And Bunting went negative on the week by like 0.5. On the week. Basically won me the week. We love to see it. So I just wanted to point that out. 8:13 into the first was our first shot on net. And 9:39 into the second was our first shot on net. Starting period slow is not great. There was a lot of special teams, so maybe there's a little bit of a shrug on that. This goes back to the previous conversation. Where are the lanes? Where are the scoring opportunities? What is happening? This team is hitting a rocky patch right now. And although we keep winning, it's very clear by the play, in my opinion. The 5 forward power plays I find interesting. I have wanted coaches to do this for a long time. I wanted someone to do like, it's like the Patrick Waugh, I'm going to pull my goalie at 4 minutes left kind of move, where like one coach does it and everyone tries it for a little while. And I think we're the first ones this season to really push that. I think. I could be very wrong about that, but it seems that way to me. I do not love our power play right now, but it's not like it looks terrible. It's just not getting results. There's a lot of puck movement. We're in the zone. We're overpassing like crazy looking for the perfect one. Pucks on net. Pucks on net. It's fine. It's fine. McAvoy looked really good. He clearly has to shake off a little more rust until he's 100% and back to his dominant self. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm just glad to see him back. I thought it was too early. I got really scared the whole game. But he got through the game. We're happy. We'll see if he plays next game or if he still needs like a little bit of time. Maybe they're, hey, all right, that was a little early. Your stamina's not up yet. We'll see. But I thought he looked good. I really do. Anyway, guys, it doesn't really like, comment, subscribe. Again, I might not be able to make a video about the next 2 games until Monday night. So, oof. We'll see what happens. For now, I'm pumped for the weekend. I'm going to hope that I can watch them live. We will see. I mean, all I can do is play it by ear at this point, right? That's all I can really do. Go Bees!